is up? It's Legion of Gaming here, and we are back today with another episode of our Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough on Insanity difficulty. In the last episode, we started our mission on the Feros colony here. And Feros, as we found out once we were here, is under Geth attack. And so we have gone and we did all of the little side quests there that you have. I'll show you guys real quick in case you haven't watched the last episode. If you haven't, go back and check it out. I will link it in the cards, and it will also be on the series playlist. But you have the water restoration power cells, barren meat, and Geth in the tunnels. And so if you do that, it gets you a whole heck of a lot of money. It got us like $150,000, which is almost enough to buy, you know, one of the Spectre weapons just by itself, just from those 3 quests. And it also gives you a lot of Paragon, which, even though ours is already maxed out, you know, can never have enough Paragon, man. But then we went ahead and got to the Exogeny headquarters, where we actually ran into her over there, Elizabeth Bynum, which is the daughter of one of the people we stomped by on the Skyway. There was some of the Exogeny scientists were actually holed up in a little place there, and they told us about her daughter still being here, so we found her, and she actually revealed to us the real reason that the Geth are actually here. It's something called the Thorian. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with our mission here, and hopefully find out exactly what all's going on with this Thorian and who and what it is. We just know it's some ancient 1,000-year-old plant right now.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files! No, I don't want to review protocol.
And then also, she gave us her access card so we could get into everything.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Oh, good. I really need to kill someone.
So we're going to go ahead and do dampening there. We're going to do warp, as well as our overload. And bam, nice and easy. Didn't even lose all of our shields.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
Lisbeth?
How do you know I'm Lisbeth?
Your access card identifies you as Elizabeth Bainham. Is there something you require, Dr. Bainham?
I need answers.
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Go on.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
Zoo's Hope?
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
That's what Saren wants.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Control group?
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of species 37.
That's why they were acting so strange.
You should contact Joker.
Yes.
Joker! Come in, Joker. Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We've got to drop that shield and get back to the outpost.
I agree.
BI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
Then we do it the hard way.
We need to find that ship. Let's get moving.
Going to standby mode.
So now we're just gonna keep clearing out the Geth from the headquarters basically until we can go and get their stuff taken out here and get rid of the ship. And sabotage, sabotage. There we go.
Looks like they're using these claws to anchor that ship to the side of the building.
The Geth don't waste much finessing their landings. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
We need a way to give it a kick. Let's check the other claws. Damn things can't be perfect.
This place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religious temple?
So now we'll go ahead and get on into here. I'm gonna go ahead and just be reducing this stuff to Omnigel.
Whatever. I ain't here to learn their customs.
And we got another little fight waiting for us in here. So we'll go ahead and sniper rifle. So as you can see, if you run over any of these fires, it will damage your health. So you can kind of just continue to stay right here. And if you want, you can just go in here and get your pistol out and just start shooting. But really the AI is just going to be better at shooting it than you, so I usually just let them shoot it like that there. And go on about things. Get on up the stairs here. Overload again. Sabotage. Singularity. Use throw. Sabotage. There we are. And there we go. In case you're wondering, this is why we came up here, was for that guy's data. And so then, even if you go and don't talk to the guy, you can just give it back to him whenever you stop back by there on the way back once you pick up Elizabeth. So it's not like if you don't talk to him or anything that you're just permanently locked out of the quest or anything like that. So now, next area we're going to is over here. Alright, so this right here is pretty good armor, but unfortunately we shan't be using it. I will still pick it up though, so that way you guys can see it. I will take those. So, Predator H, heavy armor. So, as you can see, 504 on the shields. It's got 56 on the damage protection and tech and biotic protection. So, like I was saying before, you can go ahead and, you know, utilize your combat exoskeleton, your energized plating, your kinetic exoskeleton, all that stuff, to go and try to boost up and get you back these stats that you're getting from this, because honestly, at that point, to me, if you're getting that much more shields, like, it's probably just worth it. But if you're really struggling, I would recommend you stick with damage protection as opposed to the increased shielding, because the shielding, as soon as you get hit with an overload, then guess what, your shield's gone for the most part anyways. So why bother? And singularity. As you can see there, pretty easy if you can just get your full combo off before they touch you. When you hack into this one, this will actually go and I believe give you some other sites where exogeny is. Yep, right here. Test samples were due to arrive 3 days ago, but we haven't heard anything from the colony or a cargo vessel. Suspicious samples become volatile and recommend cutting off all further contact with the Nordicrux colony. Even if the colony is discovered, no one should be able to trace the events back to us. So as you can see, that's going to give us a little side quest in our journal there.
This claw is identical to the last. We'll have to keep going.
And so then them showing you that shot's kind of a hint that, hey, we're going over this way. So then this is something you can do where you just stay crouched over here. And you just take care of them. Go. And then bam. Got him. Now you're probably wondering, Chris, why are you not worrying about this guy that's right over here on you? Because Rex and Garrus got it. See, nothing to worry about. So now,
seems like a containment lab of
all
sorts.
we really have left there
It's
is
no armory, but Terra, even one claw in that ship is gone.
him left, and then we should also have one of the Juggernauts, unless we already got. Yeah, there he is. Go ahead and use overload, throw. Sabotage. Hey, look. Bam. Get on into this bad boy. It's okay. We'll just use all this on gel that we've been getting. I think the Hydra's supposed to be pretty decent as well, so we'll go ahead and just take that so that way you guys can take a look at it to kind of get an idea of, you know, what are some good armors in the game that you can be looking to do. Yeah, so like Hydra can be pretty good for like early-ish if you go and find it, but overall, not like, oh my god, go out and buy this as soon as you can, like some of the other stuff we have here. So then this is another thing where you're just hacking into one of Exogeny's servers, and it gives you a little side quest. And as you can see, they are also working with Cerberus. May pay us well, but it gets out that we've developed an antidote. It's just not smart. They won't tell us what they want to do, want to deliver to the Monto system, not show nothing of interest out there. Well, what did we learn last time? Never take anything Cerberus is doing at face value, guys. So this right here is just a little mini game, basically telling you what, hey, it's fine until it's 30 or lower. The safety kickoff is above 34. So if you put it between 31 and 34, then it's got enough force to go and shear something in half. Something maybe being that big giant arm over there. So, let's see. This would be at 28. And so, there you go. Nice and easy. Once you get to that high pressure, that's exactly where you want it to be. Activate it, and you done. Bam.
Exceptional, Commander. The fields will be down. We can go deal with this Thorian creature now.
This was my kind of mission. Kill a bunch of Geth and end things off with a huge crash.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander. Talk to me.
This is shore party.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
Don't panic.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
Everyone stay close.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
But that little one-liner from Rex is exactly why I love his character so much. But now, basically, you're just gonna be retracing your steps right on back out there. That's true. Right here. And back this way. And you obviously will not have to go all the way back because now you've got, you know, the force field is down. And boom, right here. And Elizabeth's
There
waiting
you
for
are.
us.
We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
In a minute.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
I believe you.
You did what you could. I'll help them, if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
Smart move.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party. Come in.
Yes.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Nice
Thanks
job.
for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Got got some more Paragon there, and then, you know, if you, for some reason, weren't confident in your ability to go over there after that armature like we fought in that last episode, you can always go back and do it at the end here. Which, you know, once again here, after doing this quest and the Cerberus quest and everything, you kind of just get a feel for just how greedy, you know, people can get here in the Mass Effect universe once they find out that there's a profit to be made, or once they find out that there's some new world out there, all that stuff. So you can continue to do that little thing right there. And just keep on, you know, toying with them like that. Again, it's just all about getting your timing right on it. And then, you know, whenever you're comfortable, just be like, surprise, I'm big. So you notice how these Geth armatures out here were shooting kind of a machine gun thing like we have with ours, and you'll notice that the one that was in that little tuck-in there was not. That is basically the only reason that you're able to actually fight that thing and not just get completely destroyed. So obviously, you know, it was damaged, and that was maybe why the Geth had put it in there. Now we're just making our way back here too.
Is there anybody? Is there anyone picking this up? Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
This is Juliana Bainham of Feros Colony. Please, help us.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop the rover!
Well, I guess we'll stop.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the exogeny database. I know what you did during the Blitz, but your heroics aren't needed here.
Stay calm.
We can talk this out. Nobody needs to get hurt.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Species 37.
You're after the one unique thing Feros has, the Thorian.
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
What about the big picture? And so, this is why you need max Paragon and max points in Charm or Intimidate, is because this is the hardest speech check in the game, which is why we did this mission dead last.
Can't you see the inherent potential in this colony? Think of the promotional opportunities.
Opportunities? What the hell are you talking about?
Feros will be assembled.
They recovered from an alien attack on a frontier world. Add that to your company profile.
Well, yeah. No one's ever gone broke playing the champion of humanity card.
Sadly, you'd probably make a killing. But if it will let us get back to our lives, I'm for it.
It just might work. Wait, no, but the infected colonists will throw a bit of a wrench in that plan. No, they need to disappear.
You can't just kill the colonists. It's not their fault.
If you kill only the Thorian, it might be enough to stop the infection. Maybe.
Sounds logical.
It's worth a try, but I don't know if I can avoid harming the colonists.
There has to be another way.
Maybe there is. Come and talk to me before you leave, Commander.
Just make sure there's no evidence when you're done.
So as you can see, you got another 26 Paragon there. If you are not able to pass the speech check, then basically you're going to end up having to take out Ethan Jong, and then you'll still have this conversation with Lisbeth and Julia. And we'll give Gavin his data now.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
I found your data.
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
No problem.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
And let's go ahead and talk to them.
I'm glad you've decided to help us. I think there's a way to avoid killing the colonists.
I hope so.
What did you have in mind?
I think you could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
I'll do it.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
So it's basically telling you that you have to go
Stay out of
equip
your
it
way
in
until-
the grenade upgrade category here. Do make sure that you're not converting the anti-thorian gas to on the job, because I do not believe that there is a way for you to get another one. But come on over here to your grenade. Come on right here. Anti-thorian gas.
But you clear a path. Good luck.
And again, this is a chance where if you are doing Renegade, you can just gain absolutely buku Renegade points, and you just take everybody out on the colony and pass your speech check there with Ethan Jong, and you just get insane amounts of Renegade. But that is not what we will be doing. But for the Paragon, all you're going to have to do is, since you've got the anti-thorian gas equipped, you just go and throw the grenades and make sure that they hit in the right spot, and then you are good to go. And then, just like this, per usual, you just get your timing nailed down, and then you are good to go. And we are now back to the colony. And that is what is going to be called a Thorian Creeper. Now, it is very important that you understand that this is not the ones that you use the grenades on. Alright?
What was that creature? It certainly wasn't human.
Careful, leave the colonists.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Very well, Commander. Let's go.
And you see you have a little counter right there. So you'll just open on up, and the easiest way to do this is to just, you know, be right on back here. And then the other thing that you can do is you can also always just use your singularity right here. And there you go. go ahead and switch on over to our handgun. Just because really it's just better for you on this particular aspect of things. Go ahead and use marksman.
Now it gets fun.
Use sabotage, use warp. I'll try using overload. I don't think it does anything to them. I think it's just a little bit of exploding damage. So then here, just like with the Baron, all they're doing is melee attacks on you. So they'll whittle down your health pretty bad. And then you can just go and wait right here and let them regenerate back up, or you can use the Omnigel here. So the colonists right there are the ones that we actually want to go and make sure that we are not shooting. So that's why we went ahead and backed on up.
Fire in the hole!
And there you go. And as you can see, still get your experience, so you're not missing out on anything. And if you are playing on PC, it's just G for Grenadier. You can put it on, you know, whatever you want, really. As I'm sure you guys have noticed, I really don't use grenades at all. So again, just use throw. And singularity.
ECM is hot.
Good. Use overload and marksman. So all we're really using marksman for is just getting that increased fire rate, as well as just going and
Incoming!
as well as just trying to go and get that explosion damage so we can try to knock them down and keep them down for longer. Sabotage. Reload.
Jammers online.
And there you go. There will be more down here. So again, back it on up. Because just like with that scientist quest, you may not be trying to shoot any of the hostages or any of the colonists here, but your squad mates very well may. So you see how he does that little puke attack that does toxic damage to you. So if you just sit there taking the toxic damage all over the place, obviously no bueno. But since we have that medical interface, we're kind of just healing through it, and then eventually, you know, it goes away from you. So right there.
They're definitely protecting the ship. We've got to move one of those cargo plots.
And there's the other ones. As you can see, still 16 for 16. And That gives you 5 more grenades in case you need them. So for this one's kind of tricky, so just aim low is the best advice I can give you on this one.
Here it comes.
So there you go. And you should only have a few left over there, and you can just do these the same way as we've done these other ones, and just aggro your Thorians here, and then just pull them all back one at a time. Throw.
Now it gets fun.
As you can see, quite a few of them here. So just, you know, take your time. Like I was saying, just stay out of the line of fire for the colonists, and it just makes life a whole lot easier.
Powering up.
So as you can see now, all of them are taken care of, so now all you gotta do is just come over here.
Can you make sense of the controls?
Incoming!
Shields down.
The end. So, if you want to get those 10 grenades like I have, you can go buy all of the grenade upgrades as well as the meta upgrades, and it just gives you one extra one. And at the beginning of, you know, all your missions, you just get restocked. But there's the crane controls, so that now we can actually get down here to where the Thorian is at.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
Well, I've sent the chat to pay respects to Fidan. As you can see, clearly the Thorian, in order to control the colonists, is just using, you know, pain compliance, which is kind of the thing they were trying to hint at with that guy we met down there in the tunnels, where once you start trying to, like, talk about the Thorian, or once you start trying to not do something it doesn't want you to do, it just starts sending enormous amounts of pain to your head. And so, as you can see there, got another 32 Paragon. So if you do that and you get your Ethan Jung quest taken care of there, that's 32 plus 26 Paragon for just one mission. So that's absolutely crazy. we're just gonna keep working on down here. And meet the Thorian, everybody. Gonna go ahead and save right here.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it is. This was not covered by my training manuals.
That's a plant?
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be problematic.
Where'd you come from?
Invaders. Your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
I'm here to make a deal.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
Let the colonists go.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now!
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the ground in the new growth.
So we're just gonna go ahead and do dampening there, so that way she can't use any more of her biotic abilities after that one. And then, just same as before, where we are just gonna be over here doing our best to. And you can also, in the old game, you could like throw people off the edges and everything like that, and just get free kills like that. But those little nodes right there are basically your goals for what you're trying to actually hit this whole time, and once you take the node out, then it will take out any of those Thorian creepers over there. And with that, and we'll just do sabotage and throw.
Command, there's some kind of growth here. Definitely different.
And so, the more of them you take out, the quicker the health on that will go down. But it is kind of entirely up to you how you want to go and handle that. Let's see. I think I might, just for this one mission here,
That hurt it. I
do
can
an
tell.
assault
A few
rifle.
more of those and it's in trouble.
Just because this is one that, again, you kind of get forced to not necessarily play out to your strength. Like, we can sit at the back and keep shooting the sniper rifle at the node, and eventually it will go down, but the amount of time that it will take for it to go down is not gonna be, you know, particularly efficient. I can put some upgrades onto this thing, even though it's just for this mission. Let's go ahead and sabotage. And over there.
Shutting them down.
Now it's just fun.
And singularity and warp. Can do dampening on her again, as well as there. Very helpful to be able to just shoot that way, as opposed to having to go and wait for all that to recharge. Sabotage. As you can see, not exactly, you know, the most accurate, however, just due to the sheer amount of rounds we're all putting out, just really helps us out. We'll go get this weapons locker here. Just a little bit more accuracy. Alright. Then you just go bam, just like that. And then the little random red dot there is going to obviously be the Asari clone. So again, dampening, warp, sabotage. And she basically goes down like sack of potatoes. Overload there. Sabotage.
Powering up.
This'll help.
And then you can obviously, you know, shoot them at the legs to try to help them not get to you as fast. Is just you really taking on kind of the added on enemies here. And so then if you watch this, This is what I'm talking about, where like you can kind of just go and fire all the shots over here. So like that's an instance where you're actually able to do it. But most of the time you're obviously not going to be able to do that. You do still get full experience. You do not lose out on any experience by doing it that way. And we'll just continue on doing the same thing as before. Good throw, singularity. As you can see, warp can be very powerful as it pertains to just getting somebody down very fast there. But unfortunately, you know, don't get to use it too often.
Perimeter clear.
There's our boy Garrus back up. Obviously, we could have used Unity at any point in time to bring it up if we were ever in like any real danger where we're like, oh no, we're gonna die. Then you can always just do Unity and get him back. But I knew we were gonna be alright. So this is another one of those instances where you're just gonna go and not be able really to shoot the node without having to go and deal with all of them, so there's just not really a point in you going and doing it. Like, you can get about halfway through right there, but like, you see how it's almost immediately, they're just right there on top of you, so it's almost just better for you to go ahead and just shoot everybody, so that way you're not, you know, putting yourself on a bad spot trying to kind of cheese it. See, Garrus there is down again, but it's fine because Rex got this. Sabotage. And you can always just melee him down right there as well. Got another one right over here. So we can always just go and put her in stasis right there. Go ahead and do sabotage and warp. Takes care of that.
All targets down. The thing has to drop soon. Few more.
And now this next one is kind of hard because they go and they have these guys all up in your stuff. So that's why once that happens, I kind of just come on down here. Then we just go like that, like that.
Shield down. Powering up.
And as you can see there, even though we healed Garrus basically like right away, he's still gonna go down just because of the way the positioning and stuff is working out in here. Go ahead and use Singularity. I'm gonna go ahead and also use Unity.
I thought it was over that time.
And then we're just gonna reposition again. Because we only got down there so that way we could go and have the clone kind of peel off. So that way we could get her. Again and sabotage. And singularity. Oh, I hope so. We're just there for like 10 minutes, bro. So, same thing as it before over here, where you can just go and shoot it from over here. actually have time to be able to do this. As you can see, it still takes quite a bit. And there we are. Thorian down.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Are you okay?
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. I came to this world in search of the Thorian. Saren needed its knowledge, and he needed my biotic abilities to communicate with it. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's horrible.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
Tell me what it is.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the cipher is knowledge.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory, a viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
There has to be some way.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are a part of you now.
Are you all right? What just happened?
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander. Medical needs to know about this.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
So you can go and investigate some of the stuff over here. She's not really going to be able to tell you about the conduit or too much about the Thorian. You can ask about her herself.
I want to know more about
you
you.
A little bit, but
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries, I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
and so that's kind of what you saw as we were doing the Novaria mission. So really, like, if you go and do this one and then Novaria right after, or Novaria and then this one right after, it can really kind of help put a couple of things into perspective for you. We'll see what she can tell us about Saren.
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
What should I do with you?
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
A noble idea.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this place running. It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough.
So you can go talk to them if you want, but not really going to have anything else for you. You can also talk to Ledra over here.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
What do you have for sale?
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Yeah, so he's still just got those same items. I just wanted to check any of that out real quick, but that is actually going to be where we go ahead and end today's episode. In the next one, we're going to go on ahead and do the next part of the main quest, because we are coming towards, believe it or not, the end of the game. So we'll either do the next main quest, or we'll take care of that side content that we have for, that we just found there in the Exogeny facility. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.